I choose to live off campus because I needed my own space. I don't want to be in nobody's way. You know, I'm not really the neatest of persons. I don't want to be stepping into nobody's privacy or into their sanctuary or anything like that. So I just wanted my own space. I could do what I want to do. It's about my freedom, independence. Yeah, I don't want to get in nobody's way.
So you just want to take your own space?
Yep, own space. I could make my own rules. Go at my own pace, you know. Yeah.
Bring whoever you want.
Yeah, bring whoever I want. Nobody catching me. I've been living in this apartment 2 years and 1 month now. Well, it's been good because it's close to campus, so I could leave here at 9 o'clock for a 9 o'clock class and still be on time. Very safe. Very safe. Family day, family. Nah, just a family. There's some older couple here, older couple there. Students live there. Well, in terms of security, I'll say it's better to live on campus. Just basically, it's just simply because there's always security on campuses. Campus security, you have to, on halls, you have to check in with security to enter the campus and you have to sign out by a certain time. With here, there are no boundaries. People can come on your property and you're not aware of it, and you know, it's just simple as that.
Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. There's a war going on outside. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range.
I was just about to call home, so I had my phone out and so forth, and about to put on credit and so forth. And then, you know, like out of nowhere, you had these two guys coming up. I mean, I just didn't see them, you know. And one held this hand and practically wrapped me around to the back, and the other one came in front and held this hand. And then the one who was to the back, he held a knife in the lower part of my back, which really frightened the hell out of me.
Now, one day we came home and we had a bolt here before, and one day we came home and we saw this broken off. But we thought it was the wind, because this door was slams in hard. So we thought it was the wind that broke this off. And so we weren't alarmed or anything, so we didn't give that no mind. And then when we woke up the morning and we saw our stuff missing, and we checked here, it was also broken. So all he did was that he just, when he came the night, he just brought his hand through and unlocked.
I believe it's somebody who's been watching the place. You understand? And that same night, it looked like him say, all right, time for pounce. So as soon as he said the light turn off, because the backlight wasn't on still. You understand? So as soon as him say, go in, he said, all right, feed him time.
And he came in. And then took my laptop and passport that was here, and then just casually went back out without making too much of a noise.
Oh, you said the robbery came as a shock to me because I've been living in Jamaica for the past 20 years. And you know, Jamaica is well known for crime and robbery. And it was a shock to me because I've been living there for 20 odd years. And coming here and getting robbed, that was a shock.
So Bradley, talk to me. This is the new things all you put in place?
Yeah boy, them two bolts. Bolt A and bolt A down so. And make sure that lock and make sure it's closing. Make sure that lock.
basically that experience was quite dramatic, and it was probably, well, it was actually the first in my life, and it's not something that students, given the proximity to which they live on campus, should have to endure. And a couple of months ago, I would have heard the principal of the school mentioning that KFL is probably one of the safest institutions around. Well, perhaps that may have some merit to it, but given what has transpired over the period of time since I've been here, it would appear to me that there are some discrepancies, particularly so in terms of the security system, and I know that efforts have been made, particularly in recent past, to get security cameras and security personnel stationed here, but I don't think enough has been done insofar as furthering that effort.
So far so good, but I think they could do a much better.
You personally think so?
Yeah.
What do you think they could do?
Well, I think they need security at night. Well, at this time I'm doing 7 to 7. The law faculty closes at 10, right? So I think they need to extend hours. I get someone within 7 to 10. That's it.
No, you see that truck? You see that truck coming from campus? Eh? Yeah. That truck. Although them have cameras, Bayesian criminals don't business about that. Because I had a friend that was coming by me in the morning, a female friend of mine, coming by to chill in the morning because she don't have class and things. And while coming here, this youth robber. You understand? That was around November last year. Yeah, that's recently. And she called me up. I was like, why is she calling me? Why should I just come up? So I answered the phone and she asked me, she frightened and thing. So I said, what happened to you? She said, come meet her now. She never tell me what happened. She said, come meet her now, because you can hear the fear in her voice. And when meet her, she cry and thing. She kind of bruised up, she kind of dirty. I said, what happened to you? She said, somebody just robbed her. And she just started crying after that. So I carry her come here and I calm her down and thing. She explained to me what happened. You know, I kind of get information from she. She described him to me. So I have a mental picture of him. So even if she break down a thing, I can, whenever I go report, I can tell them exactly what happened and who, and this description and all of this.
As a student living off campus, you expect certain things to happen to you. There's certain risks that you can expect. I mean, you don't want them to happen to you, of course not, but there's certain risks that you expect that, you know, chances are that they can happen. You know, like robberies, you know, and so on, among the minor stuff. You don't expect nothing serious like murder or anything, but you expect these simple things that can happen. So, like, when I got robbed, I was just like, okay, it happened to me, and what do I do now to prevent myself from happening again?
In terms of campus security, I'm taking charge of my own security. You understand? I'm not going to say I'm going to buy a gun. Nah. But me, watch me. Any Bayesian who pounds, like I said, I've been living in Jamaica for so long. You understand? And a man never come up to me and say, yo, Ray.
Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. There's a war going on outside. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. There's a war going on outside. Who's the one to blame? Shooting close range. There's a war going on outside. No man is.
No wonder why the world's always filled with hate. There's no such thing as democracy, they still dictate. Soon as they get voted in, watch how fast they change. As the salaries increase and our taxes raise. So why do we supply these liars with funds? And where the fuck are they at when we need something done? The answer is there's somewhere not giving a fuck. Probably in the mansion somewhere living it up. A politician's corrupt like a fox is sly. Genetically, that's why they're telling me all these lies. It's not a fair fight with the news on the side.
The next man that come inside here and take my stuff, you know, I go protect. Trust me. And you know what? You know one thing? You say if them do catch him, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him.